Guy 1991, brought to you by megamediaoverload.blogspot.com with the Stoney Through Red Dead Redemption 2. So come along with me on an adventure and a journey through the stars as we toke up first, of course, on some Rose and Phantom OG. Right now I'm smoking out of a nice inline 14-inch bong that I've called Captain Kirk, because I am a major Trekkie. Which is kind of cool about this game because you can play it like a Trek fan. In other words, you don't have to kill every person you come across. You can actually, reason with them, shoot guns out of their hands, hog tie them, or if they really piss you off, to stab them in the fucking stomach. Ah, that was lovely. So, our first order of business is to head to Strawberry and try to free our friend Mika, or Micah. However this fool's name is pronounced. He's kind of a pain in the ass thus far in the storyline, so, yeah. We'll see how it goes. This is my horsey, and my horsey's name is Spock. Again, I'm a trick. And that guy was rude, or was that Arthur who said move? I don't know. We'll go along with it, though. If you follow my Twitter and my blog, you'll notice I tend to get kind of political, but we're going to leave the politics kind of at the door. The only political discussion I might mention is that, I find it really amusing that about a decade ago we had all this fear and worry over violent video games inspiring violence, and now we have like a culture that is filled with such anger and violence that it seems to be actually inspiring real-world violence. I don't know if there's a correlation there. Actually, I think there is, but we're going to leave it at that, and I just think it's kind of amusing, mainly because I'm playing a Rockstar game, so come on, you got to mention the violence in video game thing when you're playing a Rockstar game. They really surpassed it. You didn't really notice it a lot, even with Grand Theft Auto 5, and Red Dead Redemption didn't get it at all because, it's a Western game. It seems to kind of shield the game from some of the more aggressive arguments towards violent video games like Grand Theft Auto. Then again, I just wrote an article about the most violent video game of all time, Postal 2, which I actually consider pretty tame because it's actually a satire, though most of them know that. Oh, shit.
How about we skip the small talk, eh?
What do you need? What do you need? Are you trying to rob me, asshole? Oh, motherfucker, you are! Hey! Hell no! Hell no! Get off of Spock! Get off of Spock! Hiya!
Nice.
You're not dead, you asshole? Oh, okay, you are dead. Good. Try to steal my horse, will you? That, I haven't, you know what? I've stolen cars in Grand Theft Auto. But I have never stolen a horse in this game yet. It feels wrong to pull a dude off of their own horse. Now, I do recognize that I'm about to jack this dude of his shit, but, he is kind of dead, and he was just trying to rob me of my most valuable possession other than my, revolver. So there's that. My revolver is really badass. It's got some nice bronze inlaying on it. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but I've definitely inhaled quite a bit. But see, it's a really nice single action army known as the Cattlemen in the game. But I got me a brass cylinder, hammer, trigger, and I got actually got gold sights on this bad boy. And I got a rattlesnake on the grip, so it's pretty sweet. Now that we're getting sidetracked, let's go rescue this fool Mika.
Yeah.
And I was mentioning that, in talking about violent video games, I just done the Postal 2 article on my site, and yeah. A lot of people get really offended when they see footage of that game, but if you actually sit down and play it, you realize the most violent thing that occurs in the opening part of the game is you're in a video game company, like literally within the game, and it gets attacked by violent video game protesters who are chanting, "Games are bad, they make you mad." And you just massacre the crap out of these people who are coming in guns blazing. And it's just because it's so absurd that it's hilarious. And yet people were afraid things like that were going to cause real-world violence. People were afraid Grand Theft Auto would cause real-world violence. And it seems that people can tell the difference between art and reality, but when real-world people who are supposed to be role models tend to talk really violently and not in a joking manner, it tends to have a little bit different effect, or at least I've seen.
Oh, I beg you.
What the hell's going on?
I'm in bad sorts here. I took a little jaunt and have managed to get myself hopelessly lost. I am staying in Strawberry. If you could just guide me back.
Can't think of a good reason to say no.
Well, yeah, I'll help you, dude.
Oh, thank you, sir. Shall I hop up there on the back with you?
Well, yeah, it would take forever
Legs
otherwise.
work, don't they?
Well, yes, I suppose. It's just a little...
No, dude,
debating.
that's... What the hell? That's gonna take forever. Okay, well, it's funny,
what are you doing
but...
out here anyway?
Alright, let's
Ain't
go.
your natural habitat.
At least I was already heading to Strawberry to free Mika, but granted, this is... It is demeaning. Why am I making the dude... Okay, this is... I was actually thinking about this the other day when I was playing. You come across some females in the game who need help like this, and they will hop on the back.
Okay.
You will even help them hop on the back. But now, and I was thinking, am I going to run into dudes like that just so it's kind of balanced? As I said, it's going to take forever this way. But like, am I going to run into dudes and do that just so there's a kind of balance, even though I know it would be strange in the Old West?
There was some talk at the country club
Like,
about
this is more
burgeoning little
authentic.
resort
A
town
guy
called
like this
Strawberry.
would make a
So I
dude
thought it
walk,
might be
and
quite
he would
the
be
trip
more
to see what all the
inclined to
fuss
let
was.
a lady
Perhaps make a few
sit on the
investments
back.
while it was still
But
undervalued.
it just seems
Turns out I was
strange that in a game like this that gives you
Enjoying
choices
it
to
then?
do things, why
It's a
could I
town
not
of
choose to let him
splinters. If you could call it much
ride
of a
with me?
town at all.
Like, does
I
that
hardly
just
stepped off the
seem
carriage and
logical?
I'd taken
I'm
in the whole
nitpicking,
place.
obviously, because if you've read my review or watched my
I
review,
suppose some might call it
this
charming.
game is incredible.
Let
I've
me
never
tell
played a
you,
more
charm is
lifelike,
not worth much these
atmospheric
days.
kind of
You show
game.
me a timber frame shack and I'll show you
But-
Broadway.
There are just those little things like this where I'm
And meanwhile,
like,
you have
but
this
you could
mayor,
ride with
quite
me.
intolerable
It's just like the
blowout.
ending of
Little
Titanic.
spook
He could have got
woodwork, and
on
he
the
thinks this is a
damn
cultural
door.
hub.
They didn't
The
have to
man's
let him
completely
drown
brilliant.
and like also freeze to
Well,
death
I should
of
give him some
hypothermia
credit.
and shit.
He must be
But-
quite the salesman. He did get me
I
out here
digress.
after all. More fool
Dude,
me. Now I'm
will
trumping
you
through the
shut up
leaves
and
in
just
the
tough
muck
it?
with
Come
some
on, let's
cowboy.
not be so
No
slow.
offense. Oh, are we close to town?
Well, at least it wasn't a long walk. You know, this game oddly reminds me a bit of World of Warcraft. I guess the RPG structure of the game and wandering around a really beautifully designed world kind of makes me think of it in that way.
You seem quite the resourceful sort, sir. If for some reason you plan to spend any time in Strawberry, you may want to look into that gabbing mayor. Something is...
And this is what happens when you help strangers in the game. You know, they give you information for other little side quests to do, which I find really interesting.
Keep that in mind.
And I've been playing the game for at least 30 hours. Yeah, I've been taking it very slowly, but you know, I can't.
New Yorkers.
I haven't even seen any difference in the. I'm really stoned right now. I have not seen a repeated stranger encounter, and I have seen over 30 or 40 of these. It's been the main thing that I've been going out for in the game, and my God, it's just incredible how much variety there is to it. I have no idea why I got so tongue-tied. My brain just went. Stuff. We have now found where Mika is being held, and evidently this is where the mission starts, which isn't that wonderful. Well, I did not put those on myself. Hang on, let's put the... I don't want the shotgun with me. I don't want the carbine with me. I just want my pistol. Damn. It's not that I don't like those guns, but it's heavily unnecessary at this point. The carbine is really good for range and things like that, but when you're going for even just horse-based combat, the revolver's quick reload, even compared to the carbine that I have, which is like the Sharps. It's
Hello,
the Sharps
sir.
carbine in real life.
I've come from
And it
Blackwater.
reloads with a magazine,
I'm on
basically,
the
so it has a
trail of
pretty fast
dangerous
mag
gang. Call me
reload,
O'Driscoll.
but the pistol
Heard you had some
just
sort of incident.
works
No deal with bounty hunters
a
around
little
here,
bit
son.
better
I was
in
just
terms
wondering if
of
I could
close
get a
quarters
description.
combat. I don't know why
Well,
he
they
can
weren't
reload
friends.
it revolver
Got in a fight,
faster
2
than he
men
can
got
when he's
killed. Now,
just
one of
taking
them's
a
an
magazine
idiot,
out,
the
putting a
other's some
magazine
kind
in the
of
butt of a
dumb
gun,
Mick,
but
so maybe them's your
evidently he can.
boys. You can look right enough when we hang them.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Let me out of here, you maggots!
Well, this shouldn't be too difficult.
You think these bars can hold me?
Oh, here you
You
are.
hear me?
At least I think this is where he is.
Arthur,
Oh, here he is.
Arthur.
Alright, let's fire up another bowl and see if I either
Had a good
completely
time, did you?
lose
You
the
gonna get
ability
me
to
outta here?
speak, or if I gain the
ain't
ability
decided
back. We'll
yet.
find out.
Real funny.
Oh, I ain't joking, cowpoke. I heard so much bluster out of your mouth these last 6 months. And
That
now,
was a good hit.
I got an opportunity to watch you
Ah.
be silenced.
Well, you gotta do something.
Why?
That was
always
my
looked up
thought
to
when
you,
they
Arthur.
sent me after
Well,
here
that's
to
your first
rescue you,
mistake.
dude.
Listen, there's one
Like,
little
why?
problem. There's only
He's been
one of
such a
me, and there's
dick for the
whole
entire
town
portion
full
of the
of
game
people
thus far.
wanting to see you swing.
You got to do something, Arthur.
But Dutch wants us to go rescue him, so
You got any dynamite?
that's what we're gonna do. I might have dynamite. Do I have dynamite? I do have dynamite.
You might want to step back a bit.
I've never used dynamite in the
This
game
wall
before.
just needs some good forcing.
Oh. Well, that's excellent. Fuck it, let's just try igniting it there. And run! Hey, it worked, son bitch!
What the hell are you doing?
He wasn't O'Driscoll.
That surprised me.
I knew you was scum the moment I laid eyes on you.
Yes, sir, you did. Man, do I love the revolver in this game.
Come on, Arthur!
Woo! Come get it, boys.
Don't go that way. Let's get the hell out
This
of
game
here.
brings the redneck out in you. I mean, if you watch westerns, you just can't help but go, woo! Get him.
You have
Get him,
finally
cowboy.
lost your damn mind.
Moving up!
Man, this is one of the best missions thus far in the entire game. I'm glad I chose to broadcast this one. This is just an all-out fucking gunfight through the town of Strawberry. Woo! Yeah, this game gets you hella hype. Hella hype.
You're as good as Barry, cocksucker!
Oh, okay, you just called me a cocksucker? Alright, hang on. That is so cool that you can fan the gun by doing that. I can't remember if by just firing the trigger without aiming. I can't remember if you could do that in the first game, but man.
I ain't leaving without.
Being able to do that and being able to like actually cock the pistol, that's really cool. That was one of the things I noticed in the original game when it was trying to like be so authentic, that you were using single action pistols, but you didn't actually have to cock the thing before you fired it. You just automatically did it for you. Which I know some people are going to miss in this game because you're going to end up missing a lot of shots due to that, but it makes it more realistic, and I actually like shooting a lot of bullets and making it look like this really bombastic, visceral battle, you know?
More coming in. Hell's coming for you.
I like all my games to look like good films. Really, really badass. Oh, what the hell? Oh, it's cool though, because look, you can still fire the gun while going down. It's all good. Who cares? That was awesome. That's just how you have to look at failure, you know? You have to go like, oh, okay, whatever. I failed, but I failed spectacularly, so who gives a
Where
shit,
we
right?
going? Making a house call.
We ready to get out of here.
Calm yourself, woman. Like I said, I need to see something.
Okay, I may miss more shots than I hit because I just like to fire my guns ridiculously fast. I'm a John Woo fan, what can you say? What the fuck are we doing, boy?
Ain't skinny, Micah. It's Norman.
You
Oh my
always was
God!
let down, you fat sack of crap.
Excuse
And I was talking about violent video games, but this is like the most violent that the game has. What the hell are you doing? Dude! Dude! Oh, what the whoa! Okay, then. Like, this is the most violent the game has got. He just went in and murdered the... Damn! Dude. Dude, I was all for shooting my way out of the town, but that's a little extreme, and I like Postal, too. Damn. I was not expecting him to walk into a house and just murder everybody. I should have. I'm kind of wishing I killed you, but let's just get the fuck out of here.
Come on, this way. Where are you going now? You want to get out of here, don't you?
He shot his hat off. That's badass. Ooh, bullet time. So gangster. Yes, I still stay gangster.
What the hell are you waiting for?
Spring, fall, winter, whatever the next season is. Get some! Now, if I run into something with this horse, you're gonna see some of the funniest collision detection you've ever seen in the game. You'll literally come flying off this motherfucker. It's not very sporting to shoot a man in the back, but what can I say? Okay, it's time to get serious here. Take that, copper. Oh, hell. I second that. God damn those motherfuckers. Come get some. You want some of this? He does not want any of this. Let us go.
Yeah, okay. Woo! Let's get out of here before we get any more on our tail.
That was fucking epic.
That was some good shooting.
Yeah, I used to complain that Rockstar did not know how to make good missions in games. This, Red Dead Redemption, and GTA 5 have proven me very fucking wrong. GTA 5 was kind of so-so on the mission design in some places, but Red Dead has always had amazing missions. They really put it all out, and I guess the Western setting helps them to create better designed missions. I really don't know what it is. I just find the missions in Red Dead to always be more fun, action-packed, and exhilarating than the ones in Grand Theft Auto. Maybe I just actually prefer Westerns. But that is for the fan to decide.
I promise.
Yeah, well,
Can we just...
Dutchie's got your back.
Wait, Mika, can we just stop and admire the sunset for a minute? Guys, look at this. Listen to the thunder. Well, let's take off this mask so you know, people don't suspect me for something I'm not. But look at this. Is just a beautiful fucking game.
Let's go, Morgan.
All right.
Yep.
Damn it. We can't just, you know, enjoy the sunset.
Just stick with me, for devil's
We
sake.
escaped the law already.
I think we finally lost him.
That's what I just
I'm getting
said.
you a holster. My
Really?
way of saying thank you.
I just bought a new holster like the other
There
day,
I
but
was,
okay.
having a dull day only for you. To liven it up by letting me help you shoot up half a town.
You're a funny fellow. aren't you?
Yeah,
Real
I just
funny.
wanted to rescue you, dude. I did not want to massacre an entire town.
Well,
You know, maybe some of the sheriffs just to give it a fun
Court-jester.
escape feel, but I really didn't want to go on that kind of massacre. Like,
And me.
he literally opens a door, shoots somebody in the stomach. I should have expected it because right when you rescue him, he blows somebody's fucking brains out as soon as you hand him a gun.
Mistakes.
But my
I'm
lord.
heading back to my little camp. Around
Like,
back
no
in
wonder
Strawberry.
all hell breaks loose in
Come
this
see
game
me.
later on. Like,
Maybe I can make things up to you.
the leader and some of the
back to Dutch.
characters in here are noble, but some of them, like Mika, are just
I ain't seeing Dutch till I can bring him
fucking
a peace
psychos.
offering. Bye now. Yeah.
Later days, bro. Oh, so now I can dual wield.
Yeah.
Cool. That was worth playing the mission alone to get that feature. All right. So now, how do I... Oh yeah, I'm probably going to have to go to town to equip that. See, that's the one thing. I wish I could change the ability to switch the camera with the map button, because that's just a pain sometimes. Wow, that's a big bounty on my head in Strawberry. So we will not be going to the gunsmith in Strawberry to get new guns. We'll be going to Valentine. Who came up with a name for the towns in this game? I mean, they're memorable and cool, but Strawberry and Valentine, especially being so close together, are you implying something, Rockstar? Just checking. Now, I was initially kind of irked with the bounty system because you do have to go to post office to pay off the bounty, but they're not too difficult to find. It's much like the original game. Oh, what the hell? Is my horse stoned? I think he is. But, you know, you had to do the post office stuff in the original game, but I always kind of disliked that you couldn't just ride out the wanted nature as well. Like, I understand it could take more than a day or two, but I would think if you waited a week or maybe even 2 in-game days, that eventually the wanted level should just subside, especially if you're that good at hiding out. I just think it would be a cool addition to the game, because having to always go and pay off the bounty, especially when you have to get wanted like we just did for a mission in the game, it can be a little annoying, because $200 is a big bounty. And while I definitely did my fair share of blasting pools, I was basically doing it within parameters of self-defense. I really didn't go in there with the intention of just straight up shooting everyone. Because I could have done that. I could have just kicked in the door of the police station and killed everybody. I went to the length of actually doing what they said with the dynamite, so I didn't have to do that. In the end, I had to kill probably more people than I would have the other way. Oh, what the hell's going on here? What the hell is this fool up to?
Come on, kid.
Hey, mister. I just want to be left alone, all right?
A sentiment I'm familiar with. Fair enough, kid.
That's the activity with that stranger?
Well, someday I'll show you.
What the fuck is going on about?
Rich. A nice big house.
Oh, I just noticed that I have my double-barrel sawed-off shotgun on my hip, because you can carry those as a sidearm in the game. Okay, let's just get somewhere safe where I'm not going to kill some innocent, unarmed bystander and get more wanted and check this shit out. Alright, so... Oh, that's how you do... Oh! That is badass. So I have the choice of just wielding one or the other. Wow, that's really cool. I wouldn't have expected Rockstar to do anything less, to be quite honest, but... Oh. Oh, that's... Okay, yeah, I gotta see how this works. Let's take out this bush, because you can actually do that. Now I feel like an idiot for saying you could do that when I so thought I could shoot limbs off of things. I know you can't shoot them off of bodies, but dang. Let's see if we can do it over here. Well, I can't, but it's still cool to be able to carry a shotgun and a pistol. Whoever screws with me next is most definitely shit out of luck, I tell you. Alright, that's enough of that. We definitely need to get some more ammo when we go into town. That is a cool reloading animation. I mean, unholstering animation. Yeah, I'm stoned as fuck. That's how I like it. Hello, little creature. Are you a... What are you? Well, I don't want to kill you yet, so... I got enough meat on the horse already. And I don't mean I'm going to eat the horse. I already tried. Not this horse, obviously, but another one that got killed during a gunfight. I assumed you could skin the horse. But I guess there's something wrong with that. You know, people do eat horse meat all the time, so it's a little strange. Not all the time, obviously, but do eat it. I mean, I understand, I guess the game doesn't want to encourage you to just go out and start shooting horses in the head for no fucking reason. But if one happens to get shot during a gunfight, does it make sense to let the meat go to waste? I mean, because they wouldn't in the Old West. That's all I'm implying. I'm not saying we do that in today's society, but in the Old West they would. That's the only thing that I noticed that isn't included in the game that I thought was just a little strange when it came to all the little additions to get you really immersed in the world. Like your horse will take a shit sometimes, and if your horse is a male, you'll see the dick flopping around and the balls will shrink during the winter, which is pretty awesome. Not. Oh my God! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, dude.
Please, would you please let me be?
I didn't mean to hit you. What the hell? All right, let's just wait for the sheriff to come here and let's settle the argument. Yes, I know it is. I'm not gonna chase after the. Damn, dude, the sheriff's office is behind us. Okay, come on. Let's just settle this like men. Let me just beat the shit out of you. Because I did not intend to run over the... It was an accident. Sometimes you just don't see those people on the horses. Which I have noticed is why I should probably play the game in first person. So let's give that a try. Because when I'm driving around in the horse in first person, that doesn't happen to me. Is the guy on the coach or what? Where are you going? There is no sheriff this way. Oh, he's going the long way to the sheriff? Well, screw it. We're just gonna... What the hell are you doing, dude? I was gonna say we'll just go to see the sheriff together, but, you know. Oh, that's the where the hell... I'm confused. I thought that guy was a witness now. Well, let's chase him. Where are you going? The sheriff's is nowhere near here now. You've gone in a circle. I don't want... Oh, fuck it.
Good. Come on.
Morning.
Come back here. Oh, I did not mean to draw my gun. There we go. Oh, wow. I've never done this in first person in the game yet.
I've had it with you now. Please, come on now. God damn you. Come on now, please.
Just had an accident.
I don't believe you.
Oh, crap. Well, that was an unarmed assault, so... I fully admit that I beat the crap out of that dude. But in my defense...
I can't believe it.
He mistook me running over a dude with a horse for a violent... Okay, that probably was right. But I probably should have just ran away. But, you know... It's easier to just confront your problems head on. A lot of people think I'm probably going to walk up and shoot this guy in the face, but I'm actually not.
What's all this ruckus and carrying on?
Nothing.
Was an
Nothing
accident.
Why don't
Well,
you hightail it?
the first one
Right
was.
now.
The second one wasn't.
Your ass is dead!
I was trying to get out of here! Oh my god! I was moving along. This is the first time that moving along has failed.
You're fixing to die in my town.
Shit.
I really don't want to shoot you, dude. I really don't want to... Okay, I'm getting hung up on things, so... Let's see if I can just shoot the gun out of your hand. Okay. Nope. This is not gonna end well. I didn't mean for... Well, this is why you shouldn't chase down a witness and beat the shit out of him for being an asshole. Because the first thing was a mistake, and now all hell's gone broken loose. Okay, fair enough. But why, when that happens, do you end up being still wanted after the fact? I'm just curious. Okay, my only legitimate complaint that I can actually think of for this game is that there's no manual save option, so you can't reload or, you know, fix yourself for making a mistake like that. If I wake up and I'm unwanted and I don't have to pay a thing, I'll eat my words. I think I'm gonna have to eat my words, guys. I hope so. That would make me very happy, actually. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a bounty out here. There's not! Is there? Oh, no, there is. Damn, I was gonna be so happy for eating my words. I was gonna go, look, the game did something so brilliant. And nope, it did not. The game is still brilliant and incredible, but that was a boo-boo. They really, because, okay, you get gunned down,
Come on, girl.
and you still got to go pay the $15. Is it not enough to have been shot several times in the face, chest, stomach? I mean, that's not punishment enough? I do want to see if you can get, like, arrested and thrown in jail, but I don't think you can. And they probably just take away... I'm not. I'm here to pay off my freaking fine. But, oh, didn't mean to open the door like
see you again, sir.
But it would just seem to me that it should be the option to either go to jail or pay your fine in the game. Because, like, see my freaking wanted in Strawberry from the mission that we played earlier? $250. It's gonna take me forever to make enough money to pay it off. Now, at least the game had the common courtesy to only wall off the actual city of Strawberry, as opposed to what just happened in Valentine, where it pretty much made me wanted for a huge ass area of the game.
Okay, girl.
But now that we're finally in town, we can go get a... I'm gonna get a second cattleman revolver. Ooh, I can get one with an elongated barrel and one with a short barrel. That'd be badass. Can any of you tell that I'm autistic with some of that shit? I really, really get off with knowing that I can have these... Oh, not again! I was gonna say that I can have these special and customized weapons. It was an accident. Oh, for fuck's sake. Not again, you assholes! Okay, the horse driving, they need to fix that, because your horse is supposed to have its own AI, and if I'm walking around in third person, because I actually like to look at my clothes and crap, you end up sometimes running into people. That just... Am I mistaken that that did not happen in the original game? I don't remember that happening so often. Well, at least now I can actually do the move along and have it work. But, damn. I'm just not even going to bother riding the horse into town, because I was going to ride the horse to the gunsmith, and then I was going to go over to the saloon to grab some meal to recover my health from this crap. But at least that didn't turn into the clusterfuck that the first one did, so we can be thankful for that. And I can actually kind of run around the red circle to get where I was going, which is also helpful. But my god, was the first to clusterfuck. The shootout that took place in the end when I finally decided, fuck it, I'll draw my gun and see what happens, which was a mistake. But I was already too far away from my horse to get a really good running getaway, so what else was I supposed to do in that moment?
Morning.
Especially since, you know... Did he start shooting? No, he didn't shoot at me first, I don't think. No, he was shooting at me first, yeah, and I just finally said, screw it. So, at least in that instance, I didn't get completely screwed on my own accord. You know, I decided to defend myself, and it didn't go so well.
There you are. What can I do for you?
That's what happens. Alright, I would like to buy...
Okay, now let me see.
Oh, I don't have enough money to buy shit. Damn it. All that work and I forgot that I'm broke.
Yeah,
now.
never mind. Worth a
Wonderful.
shot.
Well, at least I can clean my pistols while I'm here.
Hey, beautiful condition. Keep it up.
Yeah, I just wasted my time coming here because I can't do it with anything, but
You
I can at
keep
least
treating
get
that
my
like your own child, all
sweet-ass
right?
pistols
Good on you.
and rifle and shotguns clean.
Good. Ain't no trace of rust on that as far as I can see.
I am confused though why in the game they lock off you buying
Beautiful
certain weapons
condition.
right
Keep it
away.
up.
Because
I've
I would
had
very
my
much
fair
like to
share
have a
of big
different
nights at
rifle and
Smithfield,
stuff, but
but
you seem to only get them on occasion. Like when I actually had the money to... Hello, lady. To buy a new weapon, they were just like, nope, locked. And I'm like, what the hell? Why? Why give me the option to do those things if you're going to wall it off to a later point in the game? Like, just don't put... I wasn't trying to, I just was running inside. Okay, some of these little immersion things can get a little annoying after a while if you're just trying to play the game in a slightly stoned manner, which is just, you know, getting from point A to point B. But, whatever.
Can I get food, please?
You're thankful for it at other times. Other times you're like, ugh, I did not mean to run into that jerk. You don't need to chase after me and make me wanted just because I couldn't see the dude walk in front of my horse. And to be honest, I don't really want to play the game in first person as much as I like the first person perspective in this game.
Hello, mister.
Being forced to do it is annoying. Because I literally, every time I run into somebody in this game, I have never seen them before it's happened. Or it's been like a split second before, and I'm not always stoned off my ass when I'm playing.
Move out the dang way!
Dude, you could have gone the other way. You didn't have to be a jerk about that. I at least, well, you did stop and didn't run me over, but... I'm sure Rockstar is going to patch these things, and people watching it later on are going to be like, whoa, those are actually issues in Red Dead Redemption 2? Yeah. For like all of 4 days.
You pay up or we keep up.
Hey, leave this dude alone.
It'll cost a penny to get out of this, friend. You bought looks like.
Oh! That's what you get. Getting me some honor back for being a dickhead earlier.
It's gonna be a pleasure to dress you, mister.
Man, the fistfights in this game are fucking awesome. It is mostly just button mashing at the right time, but still.
This is Combs' best, huh?
You might have just saved my life, stranger.
They
You're
won't
a
bother
gentleman.
you no more.
If only there was more men like you, and less of them damn O'Driscolls. I'm gonna see to my ailings. Thank you, mister. Really.
And see, these little activities are what make Red Dead Redemption 2 so freaking awesome. Because even with all the bull crap that I just encountered for like the last 5 minutes of actually running over people when I was coming over here to do these menial tasks like getting new weapons and stuff, I come over here just because I was walking around and I get into this really cool brawl that's straight out of any awesome Western you've ever seen. It's crazy. You get sidetracked as doing the littlest thing and something else pops up. Well guys, I think that's been enough streaming of Red Dead Redemption 2 for one day. I hope you guys have had a blast coming along on this adventure with me. We freed Mika from jail, we got in some trouble in Valentine, got in a lot of trouble in Strawberry, witnessed a few murders, committed a few murders, got in a brawl. Man, this has been a blast. If you enjoyed this video, check out my others, or go over to megamediaoverload.blogspot.com for more. And you can always follow me on Twitter at GamerGuy1991. Thanks, y'all, and see you in the next one.